morning and welcome back to my channel, Ciceros. Just got out of bed. I've been awake for a couple hours because Brandon left for work early, and ever since I was just being on my phone and cuddling with my cat. Hold on, where is she? There she is. I got excuse me. I think I'm starting to get a cold. But I got some ibuprofen, St. John's wort, and some magnesium for my muscles. Well, 2 of them for muscles, 1 of them's for mood. I just found some lavender stress fix lotion and some lavender hand sanitizer, and I think I'm gonna start up a emergency self-care kit. I have one, but it's like in this little container box. I'll show you. Okay, it's this box. It's got my 3S lavender body oil, this glitter bottle. So that's nice to have, actually, just because you get to just watch it. And some putty that I could probably just not take anywhere with me. Like I guess I could, but it's just gonna fill up my bag really quickly, so it's better if I just have this at home when I'm feeling down. And I got this notepad. Okay, I want to see if this will work. Here we go. Whew. Dizziness was worth it. Before I continue doing or saying anything, I wanted to express how lately, now that I've been trying really hard to be positive, actually work on the exercise, actually work on the self-care, actually try and love myself to the extent that I am supposed to, I've found myself becoming very, very emotional. I am anyway, and that's kind of my personality, but I've started noticing it more. I want to cry like all the time, and I don't. It's hard not to. I'll be in a public place and I'll be like, oh, gotta keep it together. I was wondering if anyone else had that issue, or if you understand how to deal with it or what it means. I am open to all thoughts and ideas, so let me know. That'd be great. I just realized I haven't eaten yet, so to the kitchen. I think it's time for some rolled oats. They're the greatest. And while I wait for the water to get ready and boil and stuff, I'm going to prepare some tea. Golden Monkey by Teavana. It is one of my favorite black teas and helps the day get started. And I'm gonna need some of that caffeine. If it's is this really New Year's Eve? I don't know why I'm looking around. I don't think anything here is gonna tell me that it's New Year's Eve. It is not New Year's Eve, but I think I'm going to a New Year's Eve party tonight. This is confusing for me. Hashtag sometimes I take care of myself. Okay, now it's New Year's Eve, and before I finish this year, I wanted to talk about some thought-provoking books that I have that I would like to recommend, and talk about New Year's resolutions, because I'm pretty sure there's a lot of people out there that want to focus on that right now. I know some people know. Some people just don't even want to think about New Year's resolutions and fuck this. I feel that, but where I'm at right now in my life, I feel like I could use a New Year's resolution. So I'm gonna go with that. First book I want to recommend is this Visual Reference Guide Philosophy. I am a huge fan of philosophy and anything that really makes you think, because I'm an overthinker. It has a good intro, has a history, different branches of philosophy, and different ways to use philosophy and who's who in the philosophy world. And I think it's a very great mini guide to it. Probably now one of my favorites. It's very small, very simplistic, but it has like a very powerful message. It's called Who Moved My Cheese by Spencer Johnson, MD. And at the top of it, it says, an amazing way to deal with change in your work and in your life. And I completely agree with that. It's a child's story for adults, but you could use it for children too. And that's one of the things I like about it most. So I completely recommend this one for parents, children, like a gift, your coworkers, if you like students. I think it's very motivating and inspiring, and sometimes people really need that. And here I have Emotional Intelligence. It's a practical guide, it says, and it's by Dr. David Walton. I am all about feelings and emotions and how to use those in everyday life, because that's what we're dealing with in everyday life. It's how we make other people feel, how we make ourselves feel every day. I want to be able to harness these emotions of mine and be able to use them for good. To me, it's like my own superpower, and I'm not trying to be cocky or anything. It's one of my favorite things is dealing with emotions. It's the most difficult things for me to deal with, but it's one of my favorite things. The next books that I have not read. I've started one and I haven't started the other. Pretty sure I'm gonna like them. It's hard to tell, but at least I can tell you, hey, these are some books that I've started to read. It's How Philosophy Can Save Your Life, 10 Ideas That Matter Most by Marietta McCarthy. And I'm really excited about this one because I feel like it's going to open my mind up just that much more to everyday philosophy and thinking, and I'm excited for that. The next one I have is Recovery, Freedom from Our Addictions by Russell Brand. And this one I actually set out to get. I was really excited that I got a Barnes & Noble gift card for Christmas because I knew in my head, well, this is one of the books that I wanted to get, because Russell Brand is one of my favorite actors, thinkers, comedians. I think he's pretty wise and knowledgeable in what he talks about. So it's really great not to just hear him, but now to read his own thoughts and heed his suggestions and whatnot. If you've watched my other videos, you probably know that I've started working on following these mantras that I have. I can't remember if it was a gift or if I bought it myself, but it was like one of those daily mantras that you can go by. But I want to start doing these more weekly rather than daily. That way I can focus on one for a longer amount of time. I'm going to go into the new year with this new mantra. It says, listen to your body. At times it tells what the mind is not prepared to hear. And I am enjoying that because that's one of the things that that's one of my own guidelines to go by for myself, is that I used to overwork myself a lot. I would without knowing that I had fibromyalgia, I would overwork my body, stress myself out, overthink things. It's going to be really important for me to actually take the step and not focus so much on what other people should expect from me, but what I want to expect from myself. It'll be a challenge for me to not focus so much on other people, because my view of myself, I've always compared myself to others and how people view me, and I would always beat myself up, think terribly of myself because I think about where I am in my life, and I'm just like, wow, it's not like this person's life, or it's not like, even though I have not accomplished all the things that I want to do, I still plan on it. I still plan on going back to school. I still plan on helping others, and I care about other people. It's just, that saying, you can't pour from an empty cup. And that's what I need to focus on. I can't help other people if I don't help myself, if I don't take care of myself. And that will be one of my biggest challenges, and always will be, because I've set out to change this. I've set out to change that about myself so many times, but I'm going to continue working on it. I almost forgot that I wanted to add in some of my New Year's resolutions, maybe to give other people ideas, maybe just like a sneak preview into my life and where I'm starting to go, whatever. But here are some of my New Year's resolutions. I got this book for Christmas. It is One Page at a Time by Adam J. Kurtz. And underneath it's like parentheses and it's like some guy. It's really funny, but it's like one of those Wreck-It journals, or just these daily things. I love it. I've never had one myself. It's called A Daily Creative Companion. I think this is so cool. Like, it's another simplistic thing, but it's fun, creative, it makes you think. Some of my favorite things. Okay, but great Christmas present, because one of the first pages, what are your goals for the next year? Right below. So, my list on here, and I should take some out of my notebook because I did write some list stuff in here, or some resolutions and habit changings that I want to do. So, first one is I want to pay off bills so I'm not in debt, because I already am, and it sucks, just like almost every other American or any other person. It sucks, but I'm one of them. I'm one of you. One of us. Anyway, get back to Comic-Con, because I haven't gone in a really long time. I want to say since Anime Boston of last year, which was in March of 2017. And no. I went to Boston Comic-Con in August 2017. I don't know, but I missed Rhode Island Comic-Con of 2017, and it really made me sad. It's one of my favorite things to do. Dress up as one of my 4 Harley Quinns. I have a ballerina Harley Quinn, Princess Harley Quinn, Suicide Squad Harley Quinn, and original Harley Quinn. And I love it. I'm just like, I'm one of those. I also have a couple Tinkerbells, but I haven't worn those in a couple years. Anyway, one of my favorite hobbies is cosplaying, so I want to get back into that. Maintain positive attitude. That is going to be one of my hardest challenges ever, because in seconds my emotions just switch. I could go from like really happy to in tears, and it's frustrating, but I have to maintain a positive attitude even through the tears. I'm gonna work on that. Drink more water. I have started that, and damn it, I didn't drink water today. Much better. Work out regularly. So far this week, I have worked out 5 days, and I felt it. One of these parts of fibromyalgia that I have it's called rebound pain, and it's when you think you can physically be active more than you're supposed to actually be, which means I have to listen to my body a little extra hard, just in case I'm starting to lose momentum, or if I'm feeling a little pain a little early. I need to take it easy on myself. So, but I did it, and I was really proud of myself, and I hope I can keep that going throughout this year. I don't think I'll be able to do 5 days a week every week, but I'm gonna try. at least 2 days a week. I want to try for at least 2 days a week. I'm working out. I want to tattoo myself. That's more of like a bucket list thing. But if I could get this done in 2018, that'd be super cool. I know it's gonna take sanitizing and practice. I'm an artist, so maybe I could do it, but I wanna. So yeah, that's a thing I want to do. Let my hair grow out. I have a terrible habit, and a couple times it was an accident. One time I was cutting my hair, or I wasn't cutting my hair. I went to my friend to get my hair cut, part of like a hair color change, and I was gonna get my hair cut, and she took out like a chunk of my hair, and she's just like, okay, I'm gonna be cutting this, and I'm just like, okay, cool. And I didn't realize that was where most of my length was, and she was trying to tell me over and over, like, this is how much I'm cutting off, and I wasn't paying attention to the fullest extent that I should have. So far, I've been doing a pretty good job of growing it out. This is actually long for me, and it's shorter than my dad's hair. So, I gotta work on that. And I wrote #InsideOutChallenge, and I saw on, I think it was Facebook or YouTube, there was this video of a girl who used makeup to express how she was feeling on the inside on her face. And I was just like, oh my goodness, I want to do that. That is so cool. That's so expressive. It was really cool. So she was challenging other people to do it, so that is now on my list of things to do. Things that I need to add from here to there. I have a few things. I need to change a few bad habits, and that is overthinking, saying I'm sorry to almost everything, and comparing myself to others. Those are some pretty big flaws in myself that I need to change. How am I going to get better if I just continue these bad habits? So I'm really excited that I got to finish this video because I didn't think I was actually going to. Because every time I make a video off my phone, because I don't really have a camera I have a camera, it's just not, the videos don't go onto my laptop for some reason, so I have some technical difficulties, and my phone tends to take up space a lot with 10-minute videos, so I have to, one by one, make a few minutes of video and then load it back on. Then I can delete the video off my phone because it's loaded onto my computer, and then I can make another video. And it's a long process. It is a process I am willing to do. Okay. Happy New Year. I hope you learned something. And I will see you in my next video.
Bye!